RFID technology has been around for a long time. It is a tag or a label that can exchange data with a reader through radio frequency, or RF, hence the name. There are thousands of applications for it. We use them in our credit cards, we tag our luggage with it, and we implant our pets with it, so they always carry contact information in case they get lost. It's a simple but wonderful technology. What's new is that now we can implant it in our body too. I asked my community if anyone has done it, and Erik Orlovsky, a Swedish anthropologist, came through, so I asked him what his experience was like.
Hi. Relatively popular but not super widespread. Much of the relative popularity, I think, stems from Sweden being a very tech-optimistic culture, so there's this willingness to try out new technologies without necessarily being worried about kind of the big risks or the kind of big things that could go wrong. I have a chip. I got it right here about 3 months ago when I started my research, and I got it for the same reason that I think many other people I've spoken to have gotten one, and it's curiosity. Obviously, where it stems from is different depending on the individual, and in my case, it stemmed directly from my involvement in the research.
So curiosity and tech optimism are what you need with a little openness? It's like he's describing me. I went online to order an RFID chip from one of the most popular online resellers. They are called Dangerous Things. No red flags whatsoever. And in 2 weeks, they delivered this package. As you open the box, you can tell right away that this is not a toy. They immediately warn you not to meddle with anything to keep it all clean and sterile. But what we do have here is one next implant, one YAHAWASHI implant, 2 injectors, 2 pair of procedure gloves, 4 antiseptic wipes, 2 gauze pads for post-injection care, and bandages. Despite their ominous name, Dangerous Things takes the procedure very seriously, and so should you. This is a small operation. Can you imagine that there is no surgical protocol for the injection of these things? And while technically a piercer could do the job, it's highly recommended to do it with a surgeon. And Dangerous Things does help you with this, as on their website they show you professionally trained partners who are equipped to implant these chips. But what I think is really going to make a difference in terms of chip implants going mainstream is how easy it's going to be to set them up. So I asked the founder from Dangerous Things about what to expect.
You know, the older implants, like the NACs that use the NTAG 216, you do have to program those with data that you want to either share or tell it to redirect somebody to a website or something like that. It's a process of getting an app on your phone or using software on your computer and programming it and kind of managing that way. VivoKey products are meant to be plug and play. So you just load the app and follow the instructions, and then you can change the behavior of the chip. When other people scan it, you just change that behavior in the app. So if you want it to go to a URL or share your VivoKey profile information, you just set that configuration change in the app and it's done. Beyond that, for VivoKey, you know, when you want to, for example, like let's say you want to integrate VivoKey authentication into a WordPress blog or a discourse forum or something like that, you load the plugin, you configure it, and then from that point on you can use the VivoKey instead of a username and password. So you would just go to the blog or WordPress or whatever, say I want to log in with VivoKey, you get a little notification on your phone, you scan your chip, and then you're logged in.
Seems fairly easy. With one of those things, you have the option to customize it more, and with the other, it's as simple as it gets for the basic applications. And at this point, I really had to Google what it's like when they inject it.
Why don't you take a nice big deep breath in and exhale, release. There we go.
It's in there.
It's in there. Pretty quick and easy.
It's not too bad, right? Apparently it feels like a bee sting, a really big bee sting. And just like that, in a few seconds you can be part of a yet small group whose members are technically cyborgs. And since I'm a huge fan of science fiction, I find this pretty exciting.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, call him La, YAHAWAH, SIMEON, Bashim Crocodiles, Double Honors Apostle, Elders, Great Millstone, Shalom, so hopeful legacy, ready to call, Lord willing, another edifying lesson. Okay, this is going to be another topic going into the mark of the beast, man, which is the RFID microchip, or whatever different acronym that Esau is going to come out with, because this chip will be made mandatory after the mandatory MACs that we're seeing being rolled out right now. And if Esau doesn't straight up come out and say it's mandatory, he's gonna make it where it's literally impossible to not to live in his society. You don't take it. And ultimately, it's going to get to the point, like I tell you in Revelation 20 and 4, that if you don't want to take this chip, you're going to be beheaded, etc., etc. Hey, Esau's going to come down with great wrath, man. Revelation 12 and 12. But Lord willing is against his lesson, man. This is Revelation 13 and verse 16. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Yeah, that charagma, man, what you saw in that opening clip in this video. Hey, man, this is exactly what it is, man. It is Edomite. You know, like I said, it's not gonna be that much of a long lesson. You know, we basically, hey, the brothers, the men, starting with the apostles, elders, great millstone, all the brothers on down, brothers who follow their doctrine like me. Hey, I know I said I didn't mention the chip like every single video, man. You know, so hey, look, I just want to point up a couple things. You know, I saw this kit he bought out. Basically, Elder Kazaki was just going into this earlier today. You see this company right here. It's called Dangerous Things. That helps make this chip, man. Called Dangerous Things. That's an omen. That's a dangerous thing, man. Cause what's the judgment for taking this chip, man? It's just microchip, which is the mark of the beast, man. The mark of this, if you don't know, the beast is Esau's system, man. Esau, even so-called white man, his system, man. Revelation 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of YAHAWASHI, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, like thermonuclear fire, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. The Lamb talking about our Lord YAHWAH, man. So, hey, that is a dangerous thing. They're completely right. That's an omen, man. That chip, an omen, it means is Latin for what? Name prediction, man. That's exactly what it is, man. Okay, a dangerous thing. That chip is a dangerous thing. Also, this kit he said he got. Look at it. Show the cleaning, the gloves, so-called sanitary gloves, the cleaning wipes, the two injection needles, and then it showed the two chips, man. Okay, the two microchips, man. And this is what they gonna roll out. They expect these chipping stations gonna have a bunch of these little boxes, man. Look, they're gonna say line up, you know, line up. We're gonna wipe your hand off. Okay, we're gonna take the injector, we're gonna inject it in, man. Gonna have a so-called surgeon up there doing it. This is the truth. This is prophecy. That's what John the Revelator saw. I just read in Revelation 13. That's the prophecy that of time of prophecy we're in right now. There's only a couple, like Elder Pastor Hart has been going into frequently damn every video. There's only a couple more prophecies till we get the hell out of here, man. Okay, what you got? Esau's got to persecute the prophets. Okay, he's got to come down on all our people. He got to come down on Yasharallah. Okay, that's in the scriptures. The dragon was wroth with the woman, went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Will keep the commandments and have the testimony of Yahushua and Mashiach. Okay, hey, then the Esau's got to persecute Israel. He got to make this Maxine mandatory. He's gonna make this RFID microchip mandatory, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, and then what? World War III, and then Yahushua's coming, man. So hey, the hour of temptation, Revelation 3 and 10. I can get that actually. Revelation 3. That's what it is. You're going to have to make a choice. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast, this is a red letter. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, and no man take that crown. Yeah, that crown of righteousness, man. The crown of that crown the Yahushua is going to put in our heads, Lord willing, we're part of the elect. It's going to go further into it, verse 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power. And that's that new is a Greek kainos, which means refreshed. Okay, because it's the refreshed house of David, which coming down out of heaven from the Most High, and that's the elect. What the scripture tell you in Revelation 11 and 12, the elect we're gonna get beamed up in the chariots, man, and that's gonna be the ones who come down in Revelation 21 and Revelation 3 of 12 right here. It says, "Was coming down out of heaven from the Most High." Again, it's talking about the elect. I will write upon him my new name, my refreshed, the Greek kainos, refreshed. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches, man. And that's exactly what it is. Like I said, first we're gonna grab a couple things. You see the thing, you know, the clip really spoke for itself, man. You even saw in the video they even added in there the guy getting chipped, and it's all crazy because I did a whole lesson about that, the other guy getting chipped, and he had the so-called leader of that company, Dangerous Things, speaking on the chip and everything. And of course these Edomites take it. Look at this. Look, cryptobionic implant. Okay, look at it. This is the mark of the beast, man. I'm showing you, look at it. This is what's going to happen. You're going to see a bunch of people, whether people believe it or not, okay? And this is for you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, of the 12 tribes of Israel. You're not to take this chip. You have a God, okay, YAHAWASHI, the Heavenly Father and His Son, who's coming back to YAHAWASHI, is coming back to redeem us very, very soon. But like I just read in Revelation 3 and 10, the hour of temptation is going to be, you have to pick a side. Are you going to wait and suffer the consequences to wait for YAHAWASHI, okay, and even potentially be a martyr? Like I read, like Revelation 24 says, about being beheaded for the witness of YAHAWASHI, not taking the mark of the beast. Or are you going to bow down to Esau and make Esau your God, man? Because that's what Esau wants to do. Esau wants to be the Most High. He wants to be a God through his technology, man. Like, this is what he's gonna do. He want to chip everybody, specifically Israelites, man. That's why these so-called masks, he's talking about we gotta vaccinate the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in that honor, okay? And he even said in the video, he was talking about something, oh yeah, I like bio stuff, so this is cool to me. And of course, Edomite. Look at these two Edomites, man. Look at this Edomite and this Edomite right here, man. It's like, here we go, this is one. Then they even got the chipping stations. They can talk about, oh, where the surgeons are at. Hey, there's gonna be chipping stations all over the place, man. And this is just, hey, like I said, for a little witness of edifying, man. Like I said, this wasn't really like, I wanted to really show you this video, and I cut it down in some small clips. I didn't want to just play the whole damn thing through, but nevertheless, I got some couple of scriptures on it, man. Little witness was edifying, man. Like you saw that you were listening to this guy speak as well, talking about he got the chip. Of course, like I said, for another Edomite. Edomites, hey, the Edomites are gonna have no problem taking it, there is a small sector of Edomites who are gonna buck up against it and not take it. Okay, or these so-called, Edomite militia groups, even these so-called Edomites who find themselves believing the scriptures, well, they don't, but nevertheless they can understand it's the mark of the beast. The Lord put that on their spirit for a reason. Look at that. Oh, that's here to go. That's what they want to do. Esau, this devil wants to put himself as the heart of. Hey, I get in Ezekiel. Oh, Slakia, 2 Thessalonians. I've been getting this a lot recently. It says, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day, the day Yahushua comes back, shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Esau Edom, so-called white man, he's a son of perdition, man, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. As they going to do, Esau wants to literally be, rule everything. He wants to control everything through his technology, man, okay? He puts the chip in everybody. He in control of that chip. Does make him the Most High. He wants, like that brother's been getting into recently, that okay, he wants everybody to bow down to him, man. He's a devil, man. It says, remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. We're in that time he's being revealed. The son of perdition, Esau. Okay, Edomite did the 2 lessons on that Edomite admitting he's an Edomite and trying to tell his family members, man. Okay, hey, Esau is revealed, man. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Yeah, because during the time Apostle Paul wrote this, he was already in Rome. Esau was ruling in Rome, and here this devil is ruling again. But thank brothers is just glad we're at the end of this devil, man. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. The Lord is destroying this devil with the spirit of his mouth. That's why these devils are taking down our channels at a high rate. They're striking brothers videos every single day. Every time I get it, every other day I get a fucking notification from Gmail saying, oh, your video was taken down due to breaking their policy, some bullshit, man. But this is I'm gonna wrap it up on this, because that's why I'm gonna title the lesson. Esau, the chip will bring Esau's end, man, bro. Bring the end of the heathen. This is Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined. Who's it talking about? Esau, Edom, the wicked. Even all these heathen nations, man. The end of these heathen nations, man. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, man. So, hey, when Esau comes, I can get that. Well, I'm explaining the scripture real quick. Hey, the Lord YAHAWADAH has put a cap on what Esau can do, on his wickedness, man. This devil's wickedness is a lot, but he's got a couple more things to fulfill. He still got to slaughter 2/3 of Israel who didn't want to repent, and then he's got to microchip a good number of people, man. Like I said before, primarily he wants to come after the Israelites. He wants to microchip Yasharallah to keep us from inheriting the blessing and the birthright, man. Okay, but the Lord has bounds on him he cannot pass. I'll end it off on this. It's Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So when Esau thinks he's about to fulfill this new world order and microchip everybody, he's going to be in straits, man. He's going to have a hard, difficult time. Okay, he's going to be dealing with so many things. The Spirits Menorah brothers recently talked about how Esau is being spread thin, man. It says, verse 23, oh, in every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All these other heathen nations are going to shoot him thermonuclear ICBMs over here, man. When he's about to fill his belly, YAHAWAH shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him. It shall rain upon him while he is eating. So the Lord is not going to allow Esau to fulfill this new world order. Okay, you got these choosers out here trying to warn people, talk about so allegedly, talk about everything the elites are going to do. Hey, it's already written in the scriptures that YAHAWAH is not going to allow this devil to fulfill his enterprise, man. So Lord one is edifying lesson, like I said before, as in a real quick hit, man. It's going to show you, hey, this chip is going to bring the end of these heathens, man. So you should rejoice. Revelation 12 and 12 tell you, rejoice ye heavens, man. Okay, because this is the end. We're at the end of our captivity, man. Okay, this is the end of our battle and mortality, right? After this, we're about to be immortal, man. We're about to enjoy our kingdom, man. Esau has, it's safe to say, 100% guaranteed, Esau has enjoyed his rulership, his multiple rulerships. He's enjoyed his kingdom. All these heathen nations have enjoyed their kingdoms. They've enjoyed the hell of afflicting Yasharallah. Now things might be underfoot, and if we're finally in that time for Yasharallah, for us to be blessed, no more we're gonna have these curses on us. We're gonna be blessed forever, man. Okay, the immortality, like I said, for the immortal kingdom, eternal kingdom to come, the eternal inheritance, man. Okay, we're gonna be blessed. So you should be rejoiced that Esau is bringing out this chip. You shouldn't be worried. As long as you've been doing what you're supposed to do, we would expect the Lord to deliver us. Like in Revelation 3 and 10, it says, he shall keep us from the hour of temptation, because we kept his patience, man. Okay, doing this work, going on the highways and byways, preaching his word day in and day out, warning the people, man. Okay, taking the persecution, okay, accepting humility, being humble, okay, being looked down upon, etc. for the names YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. And even just all the things, you know, except for going back into affect our afflictions might be over. All the things we call hell, all the hell we call as a nation. Hey, this is the last time. This is the last time the heathens will ever be allowed to afflict us. After this, we're gonna have all the power is gonna be stripped from the heathen, and only is gonna rest on the sons of God, the sons of Yasharallah, man. Okay, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men. Okay, starting with our Lord YAHAWASHI, man. So Lord Williams, edifying lesson. I want to give our praise YAHAWADAH, SHAMAIWAN, double honors to Apostle Elsgate Millstone. And we in beautiful times, man. Habakkuk the second chapter. At the end, it shall speak and not lie. So Lord, when I was edifying, shalom.